watching you draw some shapes. That's cool.
Okay, you interact with it. Like, grab one. Oh, whoa, that was cool.
What happens if we both try to grab the same thing? Like, try to grab that circle from me.
Oh, I can't.
It is.
Take
Wow, that's so wild. My brain.
This is awesome.
Designers discuss.
Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Designers Discuss. My name is George Brooks, and I'm one of the founders here at Crema.
And I'm Sean Connolly, a product designer. Well, tell us.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us. We've been in this series talking about different design tools that are available to you to create user interfaces, user experiences for your products or your apps. We've covered so far Sketch and InVision Studio. One that we're probably not going to cover real soon, but I know it's also used, is Adobe XD. But we thought we would jump into one that we're hearing more and more about, and that I know there's some other studios that are a huge fan of this, called Figma. The great thing about this is that I've opened it maybe once.
I've opened it nonce. Well, actually, the crazy thing is it's not even a desktop app.
Yeah, so some few things that we know about Figma, and we'll see how well it actually plays out, is one, I've heard it's wicked fast. Two, I believe we can both work in the same file at the same time.
I've heard that.
Never done it?
Heard it.
And as I'm looking at just the screen here on their website, a better way to design, it's figma.com. It appears that you can see people kind of working together. Of course, they got the little shout outs. I think it's the same tool set, but a slightly different take on it.
Yeah, I'm like looking at my screen because I'm trying to find out when Figma actually launched, because it was years ago.
It's been out for a while, but though they've iterated on it quite a bit. So
so the benefit is, it's completely web-based, which I think is really beautiful for, I don't know, like maybe you're a student or maybe you just don't have the most overpowered computer.
Yeah.
I think it's a really cool thing to be sort of level the playing field. Just having it all based on the web. And then
I do know a lot of students use this because it's pretty accessible. I don't know if it's free. There are constraints, I'm sure, with prototypes and how much hosting or how many projects or those types of things.
Yeah.
But I know I'm not paying for it, but I've got. Here we have what looks like a dashboard. You can see that I've obviously made a few of these kind of play, like just fake an app type of thing. I don't know. I'm just looking to see what do I see here.
Yeah. So wait, did we say that this is a tool that we don't use in our day-to-day?
Correct.
So this is sort of our first impressions. I've never opened the app before, and actually,
you're actually getting an onboarding experience. Yeah. I probably went through this at some point, and I just don't remember.
Which is actually really cool because when I went to Figma, I was able to sign in under my Google account, or my work account, and I was prompted to actually import things from Sketch. So
you pulled in a Sketch file. That's cool.
Whoa.
And it's interesting. Oh, see, there's some issues.
Whoa, that's just text. What is that? So, okay, regardless, I was able to import a Sketch file, which is really cool. Looks like there's already some issues here with the formatting. You know what it is? It's a font I'm missing. It told me that. Collaborate in real time, dude.
I kind of want to try that. Right. That's what I'm most excited about.
Export. Okay, that looks. The interface looks a lot like what we've seen before in Sketch
or the inspector on the right. Yep.
Okay, live device preview. Cool. So this looks like, it's already quick. Look at this. This is on the web.
So this is the thing. Everybody says it's crazy fast.
But how can it be? How is everything else so slow? And this is so fast.
I think because it's using, I don't know. I mean, like technology-wise, I'm going to guess that it's using some OpenGL or like something that's using the browser to move faster than using the OS. Because it's not having to use I don't know.
Cool.
I'm going to make up some stuff.
Sure.
I'll probably be wrong.
Yeah. So I've shared it with you, and I wonder what sort of notification you get. Is it inside here? Look, you do have a little bell.
A little dot.
Dude.
Oh, I'm going to accept that. I would love to collaborate with you on...
Cool. Your little icon went from like a dotted outline to boom, G is here.
So they're doing some like socket stuff, which means it's live, which is just...
Screen.
So cool. You and me
All right.
in the same file.
Man,
I feel like there's so many things that could be either great about this or could be really annoying.
And the thing is, what's interesting is that I do have a number of symbols in here. So how does that work when you import symbols? We don't know.
I don't even know do they call them symbols?
So, okay, we have our top
toolbar looks pretty the same. I'm going to guess this is artboards. No, it's a frame.
I know, I thought it was artboards too.
Let's see if frames the same things as artboards?
Yes, I just drew one.
Okay, so artboard equals frame.
Cool.
They do slicing, which is interesting. I think of slicing as something you would do in Photoshop where you like slice out pieces.
What's slicing?
It used to be where you would need to like export like a piece of the view to get it over to like putting it into a website. You would slice up the view That used to be the bane of my existence. I'd have to go, I would design something and I'd have to go slice it up. And then each little piece would be like, oh, I want this little pixel. This one pixel is gonna like be stretched, and then we're gonna make it like 300 high, and that's how you made views in HTML back then.
I just tried to use the slicing tool on, I don't know what it did.
Yeah, it's what it's saying is it's like if you wanted to, you can export that.
Oh, cool. Well,
So
how
it's
do you
kind of an export
I can't remove
feature.
it. I don't know how to get rid of that. Oh, here it is.
Oh, I don't.
Dude, it is fast.
It's really quick,
So-
especially compared to Studio.
Look at this. R is the same.
Okay, so R is rectangle.
O
great.
is the same.
I'm watching you draw some shapes. That's cool.
Okay, you interact with it. Like, grab one of, oh, whoa, that was cool.
What happens if we both try to grab the same thing? Like, try to grab that circle from me. Yeah, you can't have it. No.
Oh, I can't.
It is.
Take it
Wow,
all
that's
out, boy.
so wild. My brain.
This is
can't handle-
awesome. Okay, look at this. Is that an equidistant? What is that?
Oh, so it's.
Oh my
guides.
gosh. Look at my screen.
What is it doing?
It's I don't know, it's
So
the
you're-
distance between the
So
two.
you're moving an object based off of its spacing.
Let's see what it looks like to duplicate
Interesting.
that. No, let's see what happens to the spacing. Oh, I couldn't. Do you see that?
Does it not do the option? Oh, it did.
Oh, I just must have released it too soon.
Again, I bet it's gonna have some quirks like that because it's in the browser.
Tidy up.
All right.
Oh,
Well played. That was the right time to do that because like you've done a few things. Now it's saying, oh, you probably want to.
oh shoot! I wish I hadn't hurried through that.
No, it's just saying here's how you group.
But it was saying how you can select a group. Here, I'll do it again. So you see here at the top, other tools had the alignment tool
Yeah.
and the spacing tool.
Yeah.
They don't have that. It's contextual where you select these number of objects, and then this tool appeared in context. So it's over here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah.
So they do have it. I was wrong. But
But it's in context.
in
I
context,
love that.
it knows you want to space it equally. So I just click that, and it spaces it
dude,
equally.
that's
Which,
kinda
look,
great.
I bet if I do this, it does the space too.
Oh, that's kind of crazy, dude.
Dude, okay, so these are just like first impressions, like things that are fun, like delightful moments that like, wait, I haven't seen that before.
And I like it.
Cool. So it's still red lines to the artboard. See that?
Yeah, yeah. So you still get your guides. Very similar to Sketch.
Well, that's a good
for
point. Where are the actual guides? Like, there's no
rulers.
ruler.
Does it have an option for a ruler? Okay, so we got a drop down over here, which is more like the things that you would have in your toolbar.
Yep.
So view.
So there is a ruler, Command R, just like
Yeah.
any other
that's great.
program. Oh wait, is that Shift R? Shift R.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh my gosh! Oh, to collaborate simultaneously is blowing my mind.
It is kind of groundbreaking. Like I don't know why I haven't spent more time in this. This is really good.
So this is. I wonder what we can experiment in with this. Now I have in the past worked remotely, and we used to do Dev's pair program.
Yeah.
We sort of did pair design work where we would do a Slack call would allow you to share your screen
Yep.
and control and things like. Maybe it was Slack, maybe it was something else at the time. But that's how we would sort of do it. Like I would take over somebody else's screen and then let them do it. This allows for like pair design work, like remotely,
Yes.
which I think is really awesome.
Okay, so I'm going to point out a couple other things. I love the collaborative. I'm going to go back to some of the basics. So I select this circle, and I see here on the right, I have design, prototype, or code. Coding is another thing that I know that it can do. You're not into knowing the codes.
I'm
but
not. No,
You should, because it's kind of cool.
I've heard that's a big rabbit hole.
It can be. Alignment stuff makes sense. Basic parameters is good. Constraints, just like both Sketch and InVision. Fixed positioning when scrolling, so that's the pin. I like that.
Whoa. Okay.
So I think you can pin things.
Man.
Pass through. Oh, so it has some of the overlay features kind of right here on the layer. So like I want this to be like a multiply over top of something I'd overlay. That's more like a Photoshop-esque type thing. Is that available in Sketch?
Yes, it's a blending mode.
Oh, yeah, okay. Fill only starts with the fill, not with the border.
And they call it stroke, which I'm more used to in Illustrator. It's called the
Oh,
stroke.
yeah, that makes sense. It does look like you can add multiple strokes. I like actually this seems a little bit more clear to me.
Whoa, yeah. Hide layer.
Yep. Hide
And
feet or hide
remove.
effect or whatever.
Yeah. That's great. What is the effect?
Effects are just actually this is more of an Adobe paradigm. Is like I can do an effect. Well, which effect do you want? Rather than saying add a drop shadow or do this other thing.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So you can kind of compound your effects.
Cool.
And then export. Over here we have prototyping. So I don't know how.
Should we do something like the fake thing we made in in Studio? So I'm gonna snap that to this. Well, how about
I'll
I
just
make
watch you. It's amazing.
Well, here. How about I start and you stylize that button however you want.
Okay.
And I add some text that says.
Okay, so like where are the rounded? Like that's a good. Oh, here we go. All right.
So what's really cool is that we're both working, We both have our own inspector to the side based on what we're viewing.
Because it's in the web, it's like, do you want your phone number? Is the parameter?
No, it autofills?
Yeah.
That's insane. So I'm working on this text. Now, you have that shape selected. I wonder, is it selected? I'm going to try to group these together and see what happens. So it is a group.
And I'm
what
still
do you have selected now? Can't tell. I can't tell
So
if
the
you have
layers are
the
not
shape.
quite as clean, but granted, it's because it dropped a bunch of things.
Oh, yeah, I have all my files in there. And look, you can, exactly like Sketch that I'm familiar with, you can command click into an object.
Yeah, good.
This is
Pretty
really
nice.
fun.
It's pretty nice.
Okay, so wonder
Okay,
what
so
the
let's say-
eyedropper tool is.
I'm gonna duplicate just to take your adventure.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so if I wanted to take and go from here, we're gonna prototype. We're gonna create a on click. Do I have to grab this? Ah, that's
Wow.
kinda nice.
Okay.
That feels a little bit like
What, real-time
like a
board? Or
diagramming.
what's-
Yeah, real-time board. Yeah, diagramming tools. So what are my options here? We can either do it instant, we can dissolve, we can move in. These are all pretty standard, just transitions.
Oh, okay, so these aren't going to be those
Don't think we have
beautiful,
animations.
glorified animations like in Studio.
Device. Okay, so you could say, what do you want the device to be like? So where do I?
Should you choose one?
So it's loading it up in a preview link.
Cool, cool. So it's a separate tab. Whoa, it's huge.
It is. It is
Cool.
a bit big. Maybe that was our fault because we made it. This is the size of like 3 massive HD screens. It's like
so
you
funny.
wanted it that big. That's fine.
That's
kind of cool.
freaking cool.
So there's another channel that I watched that AJ Smart. Their designers are split almost right down the middle on who uses Sketch and who uses Figma. They like both a lot.
It's just, I've known about it. It's been around for a long time, it seems like. But it's really robust.
Symbols, libraries, that kind of stuff. Can we do that?
Well,
Is that a
I'm looking
functionality?
right now. I know in Sketch that this was a symbol. And I'm here now. There's this weird sort of icon. Yeah, so that dotted line, I'm thinking is somehow a symbol. And
Well, I don't know though.
So this
your
purple
button
thing-
is oh yeah.
this purple piece, those might be the symbols.
You can right click, create component. So they call it component. So now that's a
and it
that's a
looks
component.
different.
It makes a little thing.
It's cool.
Where do I get to all my components?
That's a good question. Maybe here on the side here, just type component.
Is it
No?
one of my pages?
Oh wait, where are your pages?
Up here. Oh, symbols. Oh, weird. What's the difference between a symbol and a component? Oh,
Oh.
here's all your symbols.
Oh, okay. I was just showing
Slack
the
UI
layer.
kit is all still in there. That's kind of brilliant. They're using the same structure. I don't know how they do that.
That is awesome. Okay, so it did take my symbols. That's really cool.
But what's a component versus a symbol?
Oh, it's called symbols because that's the name of the.
Oh, that's what your page
Came from
was called
Sketch.
from Sketch. Okay.
Now, where are like the components you create inside Figma stored? I don't know, unless we can find your. What did you call that?
I called it a group. Let me change. I don't know. It didn't ask me for a name.
Man, this is.
This is like inspect.
Oh yeah.
But it's accurate because this actually is code. And that's how big that button is. It's 503 pixels. It's a big button.
That's awesome.
Here's where my heart is at right now.
Okay.
More than my head, I think. Figma seems really exciting. It's probably not going to be as comfortable as Sketch, being a native desktop app. It's wicked fast. I love the collaboration.
Really is, yep.
Have to get used to how to use symbols and stuff. I feel a little weird because we imported like a really robust prototype.
I'm
I'd
actually
love
on my
to start
own
from
screen
scratch.
trying to do something. Yeah.
So I like that you're doing that.
Okay.
Some wonky things with like, because it's web-based, you got like your symbol, like your chevron is,
Yeah.
the drop downs are big.
Really weird. Like look at me select it. Like
Yeah.
it hangs over. It's
weird.
really bizarre.
Here's what we say. First impressions of Figma,
Very cool.
very cool. I completely agree. I think we would probably try it out a little bit more.
Yeah, I think it's
Maybe,
worth it.
maybe see if some of our other designers want to experiment. We would love to know your feedback. If you use Figma, what do you love about it? If you don't use Figma, why not? Have you tried it? You should try it.
Yeah.
We're going to dive in more, and maybe we'll make another video about what we've learned since we dove in.
That'd be cool.
And I'd love to spend some time collaborating more here. This was just a real quick like, hey, watch us learn a new tool or check out a new tool. definitely in our minds comparing it to Sketch and Vision Studio and the other tools that we use. So, as always, thank you so much for watching our videos. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below. Give us feedback. What else do you want to learn about our designers and what they do here at Crema, or how to be a product designer in general? Until next time.
Bye.